So for our next exercise, we're going to do body weight squats. So we're not going to use resistance bands, just going to get used to squatting, doing body weight, and then we can progress on to adding some weight. But what we're going to do is the same as the warm up. So our feet are going to be turned out a bit, and we want a nice wider than hip width, wider than shoulder width apart to really be able to sink your hips down. You need a wider stance, okay? So you can have your arms out like this, or in prayer position, which I quite prefer. And we're going to start by both our hips and knees are going to go at the same time. So hips are going down, knees are bending, and your knees are going to track your toes. So if your toes are pointed outwards, which I definitely suggest, it makes it easier to go down, and so your knees are not bending in at all. So track your knees, track your toes, okay? So arms out like this, so in prayer position, and we're going to come down. Try and get a bit further than where your knees are, so your bum is going further than where your knees. If it's about 90 degrees, that's absolutely fine as well. And then come up. And when we come up, we want to tense the glutes at the top and fully extend the hips. So not like this. Hips are fully extended, the glutes are engaged at the top. So coming down, and then squeeze at the top. It's going to be working your quads mostly. People think squats is all about your glutes, but it's actually a lot of quads. Your quads and glutes work well together, so your glutes get a little bit of this because you're getting a very good stretch out of the quads here. Okay? So what I want you to do, try not to lean over so much like this. Try and keep your back a little bit more straight and upwards, spine neutral. You roll your shoulders back as well, squeeze the shoulder blades in together when you're coming down. It's really important to brace the core in this position because we're bending over, so we really need to brace the core and your pelvic floors as well when you're going down and all the way up as well. Okay, so going down, and then we're pushing through also with our feet, especially with the heels. We really want to push through with our heels from the ground. So inhale, brace the core. Exhale to come up. Okay.